And welcome everyone to another rare, actually, Wednesday night in the South Suburban Conference. Got the Eagan Wildcats hosting the Burnsville Blaze. Eagan comes in with a record of 4-7 on the season, 1-3 in conference, and Burnsville, a little bit of a rebuilding year, comes in at 1-10 on the season, 0-5 on the conference. On the call tonight, we got Matt Carruthers and joined by Steve Madden.
Thank you, Matt. Welcome everybody. Should be a good matchup tonight between Eagan and Burnsville. Both teams looking for wins in the South Suburban Conference. Conference schedulers haven't done any favors to Burnsville this year. They're starting them out with a tough schedule of Shakopee, Lakeville North, Rosemount, as well as Farmington. Some of the better teams in the conference. So they're both looking for wins at this point, but should be a good matchup.
Yeah, Egan's coming in off of a tough loss here, I guess Friday night. Prior Lake got away from them a little bit late. I think the game was a little closer than the score, but I think ended up 67-58. So, like I said, certainly looking to get on the right side of the ledger here with Egan.
Yeah, both teams should be hungry tonight, but starting lineups are coming out now for both teams. Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a platinum sponsor of Eagan boys basketball this year. We'd like to thank Nick Murad and everyone at Chick-fil-A in Eagan. This year, fans have a chance to win Chick-fil-A gift cards during our bag toss and shoot for loot. And sandwiches are also available at the concession stand for everybody. So thank you, Chick-fil-A, for your sponsorship of Eagan boys basketball.
So it looks like as we're announcing the Eagan starting lineups, we're going to be again without Oscar Kazan, which adds to the challenge. We've only had him for about half the games, unfortunately, between sickness and now an injury. It's a big hole for the team. He's a 15.5-point scorer, kind of runs the show for us as the guard.
Yeah, the Cats are going to have to find that third scorer tonight. Obviously, Oscar is big in the points column. Emmanuel Schmitter has had some great nights. Austin Carruthers has kind of become our third scoring option. So without Oscar, we're going to have to find that third option tonight. Maybe it's Logan Schmidt. Maybe it's Alana Maturo. Logan on the inside can get some buckets. Alana can shoot it from outside. We'd like to see either of them get hot.
All right, as we get ready to tip, looks like Logan Schmidt will be tipping against Henry Buchanan. Henry's a big guy. He's a sophomore. I think he's listed about 7 foot because Logan's I think about 6'8". So some big guys down here.
Yeah, we'd be looking up to both of them.
Well, so speak for yourself. All right, ball back to Henry Sakio. Gets over to Khalif Bettis. A lot of the offense is going to run through those two. Khalif Bettis is coming in about 20 points a game, number 35 with the ball, just now taking a three. On cue, unfortunately.
Is a 3-point basket by Khalif Bettis.
Coach isn't going to be happy with the on-ball defense there. It's too open of a look for Bettis being their leading scorer. We need to know where he's at all times.
And second on the team for Burnsville is Henry Sakio. He's coming in, I think, just about 15.5 points a game. All right, ball out. Tried to get it down to Logan, see if he could get a look at the basket there. Got knocked away. Cat's going to be taking it out under the baseline. Inbound to Carruthers. Look for a three, not there. Looks like we're setting the motion offense. Logan looking to get a steal. Strip and loose. Burnsville pushing up to Khalif Bettis. A little too much on that. It's going to be ball back to the Cats.
The key to for tonight with the Cats is going to be if we can get some penetration on that motion offense. If we're just circling around the three-point arc, it's going to be tough. You're only going to be left with jump shots. See if we can get something going to the basket tonight.
Yeah, so we're going to run the high post through Logan. Probably settle back here into the motion, looking for a probe. Manuel kicks over to Ollie. Ollie's going to shoot. Just off. Logan fighting for the rebound. Way to keep it alive from Logan. Manuel's going to pull for three. Just off. And looks like it was off of Ollie Joffrey. Well, I think that's the look we wanted to get, but a little slow on the offense here to start.
Yeah, I would like to see Emmanuel get going early. I think he had 31 points on Friday night. He had a nice complete game, first and second half. There's been a few games where he gets off to a slow start and pours it on at the end. It was great to see him have 2 complete halves this last game. I'd love to give him.
Good job by Alana Matoro sliding down on the help defense and getting into the lane. Ball's going to be out to Burnsville. 16:25 go first half. Just that one Khalif Bettis 3, so 3-0 Burnsville. Carruthers with the run out. See what he can do here. And I think he might have, by a centimeter, got in the first dunk of the season.
You called it in the pregame chat that he might go for it.
He's been telling me he's getting bouncy. So send 3-2, but unfortunately we don't get back set on defense. Henry Sikio with the quick 2. Working around the perimeter again. Again, we're 5-2 early in the game. Burnsville up. Manuel looked for the 3, wasn't there. Pulled up a little closer. Looks like it was deflected. Ball swings over to Bettis. And foul out on the perimeter with Ollie Joffrey.
Joffrey just got crossed up a little bit there. Kind of a
foul. Ollie Joffrey, number 42.
Incidental foul, but
First team foul on the line.
First foul of the night.
Inbound to Bettis. Quick hands from Manuel Schmitter. Oh, and then unfortunately gave it back. Sikio with the finish, 7-2. Need to be a little bit more careful with the ball. A little bit slow start, but hey, we saw that in the JV game, I believe. So, you know, a lot of basketball to be played.
Yeah, a lot of time yet for the Cats. 15 minutes left in the first half here. You know, a couple careless turnovers there. Didn't get back in transition, and then a turnover led to an easy basket. Coach isn't going to be happy about that, but I think there's plenty of ball left for the boys to play.
Yeah, even with the headphones on, I can hear Coach having a spirited discussion. So, fair to say, he's not the start we were looking for.
Well, we'll take this first time out and say thank you to the Eagan Football Booster Club. We'd like to thank the Booster Club, the ladder crew, for their great support for the boys basketball team as a platinum sponsor. Coach Nick Johnson is really working hard to build the football program, and one of the keys is getting these multi-sport athletes. Have a few of the boys, particularly on the 9th and 10th grade team, are playing football. So really hope Coach can build the momentum there, and we thank them for their sponsorship of Eagan boys basketball.
All right, coming out of timeout, let's see if the Cats can get something going. Emmanuel goes to the hole, finishes strong.
He's hard to stop when he gets gets the corner turned. Not many people can stay in front of him.
Shot from Jeremy Strellock was off. That should go to Eagan. .14:40 to go in the first half. 7-4 Burnsville. To Logan Schmidt on the perimeter. Holly looking for help. Maybe a little contact there, but unfortunately Manuel lost it. And ball up to Sherlock. See, I think they gave that foul to Austin Carruthers. We'll confirm here. Be 2 shots for Jeremy Sherlock. He's a 5'11" sophomore.
Jeremy Sherlock up the line to shoot 2.
These free throws are brought to you by the Old Hughes Insurance Agency. Rhonda and Dean Old Hughes are longtime sponsors of Eagan basketball. Rhonda is actually one of the past presidents of the Booster Club. Her son Kurt was a captain on the 2019 team. So contact Old Hughes Insurance Agency. They're an independent insurance agency where your policy matters.
Sherlock good on the first. And good on the second. Pushes it out to a 5-point lead for Burnsville.
I'd like to see Eagan get something going to the basket again. Get Emmanuel driving. Maybe that opens up an option to kick the ball out to either Carruthers or Maturo.
That's an up and under from Logan. It was a little too strong, but Emmanuel Schmitter slipped in for the rebound and put back. What do you think Cats are running there? A little diamond press? Oh, and the charge goes on Logan Schmidt with Buchanan taking it up. He'll be heading to the line for 2.
Yeah, it looked like to be a bit of a zone press there. Cats are primarily a man-to-man team there. Maybe they're just trying to break up something a little different, take a little momentum away from Burnsville.
Buchanan short on the first.
Substitution for the Blaze, number 15, Mubi Dieri is in the game.
Checking into the game, we've got Dieri.
I think this is the first time we've seen Joffrey and Schmidt, both in the starting lineup, a little two of the taller Cats. See if
Buchanan short on the second. Rebound to Schmitter, looking to push. Yeah, notice that a little bit different, going kind of twin towers there with the 4 and the 5. Crowther going to try 3. Just off the rim. And we got a double dribble by Dieri, who just checked in.
Just hesitated for a second. He was ready to push the ball down court. Got caught.
Looked like he was loading up to push it down, and then we slid over a little bit with help, and he thought about it before he did it. Manuel looking to use a screen. Over to Matoro. Looking for a handoff, not there. Well defended by Burnsville. Ollie with the drive, and maybe took an extra step there. I'd like to see the effort. He doesn't put the ball on the ground a whole lot.
Good idea, good pull up. Just slid that second foot there.
Burnsville looking to break. Sakio driving, going to pull up from the paint. Rebound to Emmanuel Schmitter, who comes in with almost 10 rebounds a game. So he's certainly the guy who kind of stirs the drink there for rebounding. Hey, a nice 3 from Alana Matoro. Brings us to a tie game, 9-9, just under 13 minutes to play in the first.
Nice to see Alana hit an early 3. He had 4 attempts Friday night. 3 of them just rattled in and out. He's a good shooter. Made the last one. It's always nice to see the first one go down.
We got a couple subs coming into the game. Looks like we got George Anderson coming in to relieve Alana Matoro, and Eric Foreman in for Ollie Joffrey.
Alana Matoro.
Ball out to Bettis. He's looking to get to the baseline for a pull-up. Tough shot. Rebound to Buchanan. Again, he's a big guy.
Buchanan left over after the rotation. Nobody slid out to box him out. Easy bucket for him.
Cats still looking to get in the flow offensively here. Burnsville's doing a good job on the scout, taking away with some of the things we like to do. Foreman looked to get it into Schmitter, wasn't there. Now he's looking for help to kick around. Swing to Emmanuel. Drives baseline, kicks over to George Anderson for a 3 attempt, and it's good. It's great to see George knock that down.
Yep. Nice confident shot. Got his feet set.
I think as a team we've implored him to shoot more often when he's open. Shot up from Dieri. It should be violation, yep. It'll be a dead ball. We got Alana Matoro coming in for Austin Carruthers.
Going out, Austin Carruthers.
So at that George Anderson 3-pointer, we've got Cats with their first lead of the game now at 12-11, 11:30 to play, first half. Manuel driving to the cup and finishing. Looks like that might be there all night if we can set that high screen.
Yeah, if he's going to get a screen, they didn't. Burnsville didn't do a good job of showing on that screen. Manuel turns the corner again, second time tonight. He gets that lane. He's got to make a bucket.
Well, Alana Matoro with the block from behind after the miss. Unfortunately, Eagan foul in the skirm.
Boys on the bench love the block from Alana from behind.
Eagan foul Emmanuel Schmitter, number 13, his fourth team foul on the Wildcats.
Cats bring a lot of that backcourt pressure, but I have noticed a couple times if Burnsville can break it, they've been able to get to a guy down by the under the basket.
Cats are going to have to be careful here. They got 5 team fouls already. No team fouls for Burnsville. Still 11 minutes to play. We don't want to send to the line for the rest of the first half.
And I believe that was a second foul already on Logan Schmidt. So Ollie Joffrey right back into the game. Good hustle from Alana. Saved the ball on the baseline. Schmitter pushing it up. In the perimeter, pulling around. And travel with Eric Foreman.
Against the Wildcats. For the Blaze, Jerry Sherlock, number 1 back in, going out.
I'd like to take a quick second here to thank Eagan Arms. Eagan Arms is a new sponsor of Eagan basketball this year. They're a family-friendly British-style pub with a great menu of traditional pub favorites. Next time you're out with your family and friends, stop into Eagan Arms at the corner of Lexington and Diffley.
Cleve Pettis just short on the three-point effort. Monomatoro with the rebound. Anderson pushing up to Schmitter. Looks like now we'll set back into the motion offense. Manuel working one-on-one in the paint. Looks like perhaps got a foul from behind.
Looks like that's going to send Emmanuel to the line.
Shanks, number 4, his first.
Foul was on Afana Shanks.
Emmanuel Schmitter at the line. 2 shots.
Emmanuel Schmitter good on the first.
Looks like he's off to a good start tonight. 7 quick points. Nice start to the first half. Some good opportunities driving to the basket.
We had Max Busley and Owen Ford, a couple sophomores, check in. Cats continue to keep the pressure in the backfield. Henry Sakio drives. Just off on the drive. So I like the rebounding that we're getting from Eagan, but one thing we do need to probably watch is we're looking a little too quick on that outlet, and Burnsville's cheating back on it on us.
Yep, got to be make sure you've got the ball before we start running up court. But take this quick timeout here to thank Minnesota Magic. Minnesota Magic is a silver sponsor of Eagan basketball this year. Coach Cornell Pillow is a former coach here at Eagan. He's now the head of the Minnesota Magic basketball program. They have AAU teams for boys and girls from elementary to high school.
Well, Steve, got about 30 seconds here left in the first timeout. Quick recap. Eagan now extended out to a 5-point lead. So what have you seen in the first 8-9 minutes of the game?
You know, I think Eagan's been most effective. They've knocked down a few threes, which is good from George Anderson, Lana Maturo, getting that contribution from a few unlikely suspects or guys that haven't had as many buckets, and then we've got Emmanuel going to the bucket, and so that's been kind of a good combination. The offense certainly got off to a bit of a slow start. Seems to be finding a little bit more of a rhythm, but coach will certainly want to see him take care of the basketball a little bit better.
All right, back to game action.
There's that high screen again for Emmanuel.
Here's Emmanuel going to drive. And one.
He could do that all night.
I think he could.
It's good. Emmanuel Schmitter.
I believe that foul's going to go on number 13, Raymond Belton for Burnsville.
His first, second team.
Emmanuel's already up to 10 points here in the first 9, or not even quite 9, 8.5 minutes. So, like I said, he's tended to be a little bit of a second half guy. So it's great to see him getting started. Nice rebound from Owen Ford, kicks it out top. And Schmitter with the 3-point make.
The unconventional 5-point play. Eagan's done a nice job on the boards tonight. They're scrapping. That's all about effort. They're not a tall team, other than Logan Schmidt and Alana Joffrey, or Ali Joffrey. So guys grabbing boards. They're working hard so far.
So Cat's been able to extend it out to a 10-point lead. Obviously a lot of game to go, but probably more the start we were kind of looking for. But had to weather that storm for the first 4 or 5 minutes. And like I said, we're still, playing without Oscar. And I think there's still, even though it's been multiple games now, it's still every game we got to kind of settle in and, who's going to play which role this game.
Yep. And I think, against a team like Burnsville that's been struggling for wins, you want to get out to a quick start. You want to, unfortunately, the mental approach is a big part of the game. I think if you can get an early lead, hopefully you give them that feeling of, oh, here we go again. and maybe, it starts to steamroll a little bit. You don't want to let them hang around, trading buckets for a while, and maybe that gives them the rally that they, that they're looking for. So,
agreed. Tend to think it's one of those, the longer they stick around, then they start to believe, and hey, here's a game for the taking. So,
yep.
Be good to see Eagan really keep the pedal to the metal here in the last 9 minutes of the half.
A little press here again from Eagan, not something they do a lot of. I'm not sure if they'll fall back into a zone. Looks like it could be a bit of a man-to-man.
Got the trap coming. Max Busley just laid on up top. Nice rebound from Ali Joffrey. Ball came down on him, but you got to appreciate the effort there for the block.
You could see Emmanuel starting to just stalk him down. They've run that half-court trap a little bit this year. Didn't quite get the turnover there, but keeps it in Burnsville's mind.
He's got a foul on Burnsville 4. Looked like Brendan Afanas-Shanks with an illegal screen.
13 foul on the Blaze.
Anderson initiating the offense. Looks like we were maybe returning the favor there with Ollie.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to set another screen for Emmanuel, which has obviously been a huge part of the offense tonight. Just got a little aggressive. His feet were moving. Got to be set there. Joffrey's now got 2 fouls. Both Joffrey and Schmidt with 2 fouls for the Cats. Both of the big men.
Yeah, might lead us to have to look a little small ball for a while. Jeremy Sherlock with the drive. Tough effort. Rebound to Burnsville. And kick back out to Sicchio. Looking to feed it into Buchanan. And the drive by Raymond Belton, and good for 2. George Anderson with the drive, looking for some help now. Picked up his dribble. Far extended out beyond 3. Like to start to see us be able to work that in a little bit, see if we can find some open cuts. With that, we've got a 3-pointer. Oh, nice rebound from Owen Ford. Swings it over to Emmanuel for an open 3. And good. Schmitter up to 16.
More offensive rebounds for the Cats, giving us the second look at the basket, making use of it.
Extends the lead for Eagan out to 24-13. 7:30 to go. And looks like we're going to get a blocking call. Is that going to go on Joffrey?
It is. It's going to be his 3rd.
Challenge probably that's we had subs lined up there for probably the last minute or so of playtime. Wholesale subs here. Looks like everyone except for Owen Ford will be coming off.
Yeah, that's one of those for Joffrey. I mean, almost just have to let him go. You've got 2. Logan's got 2. That's just kind of one of those game awareness.
All right, miss from Burnsville on the front end of the 1-on-1. Got a lot of moving around now. So without Schmitter on the floor, we'll have to see where the scoring comes from. He's kind of been the offense so far. Looks like we're staying in the Wildcat, trying to get it down to Logan. Nice handoff to Eric Foreman. Rolled off of him, but Logan got rewarded for the nice look and got the tip in.
That's a karma bucket. Good feed from Logan. Good cut from Eric there. Like to see more of that.
Deep 3 from Khalif Bettis, just short. Rebound to Owen Ford. Swings it over to Eric Foreman. Trying to get it into Logan. Didn't see it there. Logan Schmidt up and under. Not able to draw any rim there. And we got a timeout, Burnsville.
Burnsville takes timeout. 30-second timeout.
During the timeout here, we'd like to thank John Malkern of Ballpark Realty. John's a longtime sponsor of Eagan basketball. His son Tanner's on the 8th grade team in the Eagan Travel. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, you should contact John Malkern of Ballpark Realty. So another good stretch there for Eagan. They kind of pushed the lead a little bit. They're giving Emmanuel a bit of a rest here. Where do you see the scoring come from with Emmanuel on the bench, Matt?
Yeah, statistically, I would say probably Carruthers is, the guy on the court that's going to be looking to shoot probably the most frequently. But I think,
dunking machine. Only dunks tonight.
He's got that one. We'll hear about that later, I'm sure. But I think Alana Matoro, we've seen him get hot multiple times. Eric Foreman, he's got a good change of pace. He's really quick to the hoop. So I think it come from a multitude of places.
Schmidt's had a couple good looks, down low. They've made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Got the offensive rebound last time. He's obviously got to play careful with the 2 fouls. I'm sure coach has mentioned it to him. Be smart out there. So he can't be too aggressive on either end. But he might be another source for them to get some buckets down low.
Burnsville inbounds to Khalif Bettis.
Cats have done a good job so far in Bettis. He had the early 3-pointer. I think that's his only bucket so far. They got to be happy with that as 6 minutes left here in the first half.
Right, and much like we've seen with other guys, you keep the focus on him as long as you can. As he hits a 2 with good defense, really. You don't average 20 points in the South Suburban without being able to score.
I'm sure his buckets will come.
So it looks like we're really making a concerted effort to get it into Schmidt while he's going against sophomore Henry Buchanan. I think we probably got a little strength advantage there.
Yeah, Logan's got a few pounds on him. Buchanan's got the inches, but Logan's a bit stronger right now.
28-15 Wildcats, 5.5 to go. Bettis with another pull-up jumper, deep, rebound to Carruthers. Cats looking to run, feeds it to Alana for the 3, just off. Eric Foreman with the nice rebound and straight back up. I think what I liked best about that was no thought of putting the ball on the floor. Sometimes Eric's got a tendency to want to get that dribble to set himself, but we got the rebound and right back up.
Yep.
So just under 5 minutes, Eagan's doubled up Burnsville. Bettis with a tough jumper, though. Don't want to get him going.
He's got a good-looking shot.
It is. Cats continue to swing it around, trying to get someone open. Carruthers going to try to pull up for himself. In and out. Had a couple go in and out on him. Can see Bettis now maybe settling in a little bit of trying to do a lot on his own.
Yeah, they're not running a lot of offense for him. It's just kind of one-on-one, let him take it. They don't seem to be setting screens for him.
Carruthers looking for help, swings it over to Logan Schmidt, pulls up for 2, not there. Carruthers with the rebound. Might be a case where he should have come down with it first. Had 2 guys trying to rebound the ball there, and unfortunately goes back out to Burnsville.
The Wildcats back in the game. George Anderson, number 1.
Take a quick second here to thank Andiamos. Andiamos is a multi-year sponsor of Eagan boys basketball. Their mission is to be your second kitchen. They've done a lot of catering for our JV and varsity pasta feeds. They do a terrific job with catering for large groups. So stop in at Diffley and Johnny Cake Ridge at Andiamos.
So looking to set a high screen for Bettis. And travel. See with that, not a whole lot of look to swinging the ball. He's going to put his head down and get to where he wanted to get to.
Yeah, as a teammate, I'd like to see the ball moving a little bit if I were on the Blaze, but, he's the big dog right now, leads the team in scoring.
Logan looking to Pull up over Khalif Bettis. Tough shot. Bettis with the rebound. See if they look to run a little offense here, or they're going to continue to go ISO. Bettis is going to pull from 3. Short. Rebound. Looked like George Anderson was in position, but unfortunately couldn't corral it. But ball off of Burnsville, stays with the Cats. Or goes to the Cats.
Some good minutes from Logan there. I mean, the biggest important thing there, didn't pick up another foul. Sophomore Jack Hansen in now, kind of the third of the big men for Eagan. See if he can give him a few minutes.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Jack. And limited minutes when we've had Logan, I think, was out, a game or two here and there. Jack's done a nice job as a sophomore stepping on the varsity court.
Yeah, he doesn't look out of place. He's got good, quick feet for a big man. Like what I've seen from him so far this year.
So it didn't go there, but you can kind of figure out where Bettis wants to get to and what shot he wants to take. He's taken that, 18-foot or so pull up right in front of the 3-point line a few times. Anderson looking for help. Out to Matoro.
Small lineup for Eagan right now. You got a couple of point guards in Maturo and Anderson. Hansen, one of the 3 bigs, but the smallest of the 3. Still coming down with the boards though.
Yeah, nice rebound and jump ball attempt from Hansen.
Henry Sikio, number 24, back in for the Blaze. Also back in. We're checking in now for Burnsville, number 25, Miles Hanning.
Just under 2 minutes here, to go in the half. Eagan with a 13-point lead. Would like to see them, kind of extend if they can, kind of get a little momentum going into half. Just kind of put the nail in the coffin.
Well, I get a chance to get Emmanuel to the line. Hopefully add a couple more to the lead here with time stopped.
Nail in the coffin might be a little too early for that part. But anyway, you extend the lead, get a little momentum going into second half. But, they've done a nice job. You don't want to give points back and, give Burnsville a little mojo going into half.
Yeah, certainly. As we missed the first here, we won't say anything about mojo. But, you like to extend out here. Like I said, if you could get this to something in high teens, 20, you'd like where you're at going into the second half. Particularly since most of the scoring really has come from Emmanuel. At this point, he's got 17 of our 32. So hopefully we'll get somebody else kind of going in the second half.
Near steal by Maturo there on that trap.
Sikio with the pull up and was off. And looks like jump ball's gonna go back to Burnsville.
Good hustle from Owen Ford, diving on the floor. That's kind of been his specialty this year. Plays hard defense, hustles. Done a nice job so far.
Austin Carruthers checks back into the game for Lana Matoro. Blaze key it in high. Got Khalif Bettis on the bench right now, so see if this is an opportunity for Eagan to maybe make a little run, although they do have the Henry Sikio on the court, and he has been their second leading scorer at 15.8, so he's another guy that can fill it up. I think he's not had a whole lot yet. Looking at the board, 4 points. But another guy we'll have to keep an eye on.
Good box out by George there. Good position, draws the foul.
Schmitter looking to get to the paint. And it looks like he drew the foul. See if they give him shooting there.
Looks like he will be.
Yeah, it was tough to tell if that was going to be a shot or if he was looking to pass to the cut. I think we had Carruthers cutting on off the wing.
Use this chance to thank Birchwood Dental. Dr. Daniel and Maureen Carlson are returning sponsors to Eagan basketball. Birchwood Dental is a patient-focused, family-oriented, and conveniently located for you. Also like to thank the Minnesota School of Basketball, a returning sponsor to Eagan basketball. Many of these boys have trained with Brian, Will, and the team at MSB. Contact the team there about private, semi-private, or team training.
Manuel 0 for 2 on the free throws. He comes in at shooting just about 75%, so a little uncharacteristic for him. Good defense from the Cats. Seiko a little wild with it. Anderson looking push. Manuel with the drive. Tries to go up and under and draws yet another foul. So he's certainly looking to get to the rim today.
As great as the first half as Manuel had, if you have one knock on him, he's missed a few free throws, but he's continued to drive. Just drew the third foul on number 15 for Burnsville, putting pressure on him.
And he's good on the first attempt.
I just needed to mention the missed free throws. Now he makes them. He heard me. He's angry. Great first half, though. 18 points.
You got Khalif Bettis checking back in. So still 50 seconds to go, but if we're doing a quick comparison of your big guys, good rebound from Jack Hansen. Owen Ford's going to pull up from 3, a little off. But with 40 seconds to go, we'll see where we land. But so far, if you look at, kind of leading scorer to leading scorer, Manuel's got, I think, 18, and Khalif Bettis is at 7. We have 30 seconds to go here. Hey, good find from George up to Carruthers. He's able to sneak that one in.
Nice finish from Austin there.
Open 3. Burnsville's just off. Carruthers is going to try to push. See if he's got anyone to help with him. And strong finish on the transition. Bettis probably going to look to get the final shot off. Ooh, in and out.
Nice finish to the first half for the Cats. Couple runouts, couple good finishes at the bucket for Austin Carruthers.
Going into halftime, 36-17, a 19-point lead for Eagan Wildcats.
Okay, we're going to be doing our halftime beanbag toss contest with 6 minutes remaining on the halftime clock. After the band plays their next song, so you have a few more minutes to purchase your beanbags. 1 beanbag for $3, 3 beanbags for $5. The rules for the beanbag toss are that you need to be in the stands, preferably not in the first 3 rows. We're going to give you a countdown from 3, then you'll have 10 seconds. The target is the mouth of the Wildcat and the midcourt logo. We'll do that in just a few minutes.
Wildcats now joining us. Eagan taking on Burnsville Blaze. After a strong first half from Emmanuel Schmitter, Wildcats 36, Burnsville Blaze 17. Steve, what are we looking for in the second half here?
You know, I think for the Cats, it's hopefully just more of the same. You know, like you said, good, strong first half from Emmanuel, 18 points. A lot of those going, you know, to the rim. A lot of you know, pick and roll action. You know, a few knockdown threes from a couple other guys on the team. Hit the board strong. Hopefully build on the lead.
Possession of the Wildcats to start the second.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they come out with, you know, sizable lead, which quite honestly we just haven't had a lot this year. So it'll be interesting to see the intensity as the Cats start. We had a pretty sluggish start to the first half. We're down, you know, through the first maybe 4 or 5 minutes at least. So it'll be interesting to see what we can get going here. Trying to get it into Logan, get him going. It's nice footwork, just off on the layup attempt. Sakio pushes for Burnsville. Nice little change of speed and direction.
Yeah, I think the Cats will certainly want to get off to a quick start here. You don't want to, you know, give the Blaze just a, you know, a feeling like they can get back in this game. Hopefully, you know, keep the lead, keep the momentum in their favor.
Crothers looking to drive into the paint and finishes in 2.
Finished through contact there. I thought he had an and one. Austin might have thought he had a 2, but good drive and pull up in the lane there.
Burnsville swinging the ball out top. Back over to Cleve Bettis. He ended with 7 in the first half, so it'll be interesting to see how he pushes here in the second.
Start of the second half here brought to you by Twin Cities Orthopedic and Training House. They're a multi-year platinum sponsor for Eagan boys basketball. TCO is trusted by some of the biggest names in sports. They bring the same level of care to athletes of all ages in our community as well. And Training House, powered by TCO, is a sports and performance recovery facility. Athletes at every level train with Training House.
Cats able to get a turnover. Getting set into our offense. Looked like maybe a chance for Matoro to pull there. Schmitter drives in, kicks out to Crothers for an open 3. And good. That's a nice look from Emmanuel to turn around and have that kick out. It puts Crothers up into the double digits with 11 after a slow start.
Yeah, had a nice finish to the first half there. A couple of run-out baskets go along with his dunk.
And Logan Schmidt with the charge.
It's a key call there for the Cats. Logan has an early 2 fouls, managed not to pick up the third. You know, he picked up the third there along with Joffrey with 3 fouls.
And that's, I'm sorry, that's the 4th foul on Afana Shanks. So Steve, do we have an official first charge of the game sponsor?
I think we can. I'm going to give that one to Tom Busley of Tradition Mortgage. Tom's son Max is a sophomore on the JV team, and his daughters Ellie and Drew play on the girls varsity team. If you're looking for a new home or looking to refinance, check out the team at Tradition Mortgage.
Crothers in the paint looking for some help. Needs to have a plan there, but seemed like a lot of contact. See what Coach McKenzie dials up on the out-of-bounds play. Into Schmidt. Looks like he's going to go to work. It's a good look. Manuel with the rebound, kicks it over to Ollie for the baseline jumper, and good. It's a couple good finds from Emmanuel, and great to see Ollie knock that open jump shot down.
Yeah, nice little baseline jumper there for Ollie. Had a nice move earlier in the first half, just drug the foot, got the basket this time. This first time out of the second half brought to you by Eagan Travel Basketball. Eagan Travel Basketball is our gold sponsor. Many of these boys began their basketball careers playing Eagan Travel Basketball. Today's Eagan Travel Basketball will be tomorrow's Wildcats.
Well, I'd say so far, Steve, you know, we talked about what we wanted to see in the start of the first couple minutes here in the second half, and I think that's what Eagan's done. They've come out and extended the lead, now 43-19, so we've got it up to 24, so a quick 5-point advantage.
Yeah, it's often said that the first couple of minutes of the second half are going to dictate how the rest of the game goes. So that's a good sign for the Cats, pushing the lead out. You know, team against, you know, like Burnsville, as we've mentioned, they've had a tough start to the season. You don't want to give them a lot of glimmers of hope. You know, hopefully they can continue to add the lead here. you don't want to look too far ahead. Maybe get some of the starters a little bit of rest. A quick turnaround, play down in Rosemount on Friday. So good start to the second half, though.
All right, Burnsville into Sekio, back over to Sherlock. Cats still picking up pressure in the backcourt.
This would be a little bit of a zone look from the Cats here, kind of a 2-3.
And Bettis stepped out of bounds on the drive. It was good slide help, made him redirect. Schmitter for the three, good. That's got Emmanuel up over 21 points on the game tonight.
Yeah, he's made it look pretty easy so far.
Yeah, I've needed him to step that scoring up with, like we've talked about, with having Oscar Kazan out. Took a lot of our offense out, so it's been great to see him, and to a lesser degree, Carruthers step up and increase the scoring a little bit. Nice rebound from Emmanuel Schmitter. Second time he's looked to get that pass out in transition and got caught by a Burnsville guy stepping in front. And going to be a foul called on Henry Sekio. So when we were saying Cats were opening up with what we wanted to see in the second half, after we said that, Burnsville took a timely timeout, and we haven't quite gotten to the rhythm yet here, coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, just unfortunately, kind of a loose pass from Emmanuel there. Go back to work though here.
Good defense from Henry Buchanan. Emmanuel Schmitter with the drive, and looks like, I thought they had called just ball out. Yeah, ball out of Palones. Ollie Jafari looking to trigger in, gets it into Emmanuel Schmitter. Emmanuel looking to go to work. Oh. Lost it, got it back, tried the quarterback, or center hike, I guess you'd call that. Unfortunately, we had a wide open path to the lane if he could have got it to Carruthers.
Just a little bit sloppy the last couple minutes for Eagan. We'll want to tighten that up. Fortunately, with a 25-point lead, you can afford a few plays like that. You don't want to make it a habit, though.
Cleve Bettis with a tough turnaround. Logan Schmidt with the rebound out to Carruthers. Looking to set up. Carruthers looking to pull three. Just off. Good fight from Logan Schmidt. Lost it, but got it back. Ollie Jafari kicks it over to Emmanuel Schmitter. Thought about the three and traveled. Probably should have just let it fly there.
Yep, I mean, Emmanuel can shoot that corner three there. Just got a little happy feet.
At 13:30 to go, 46-21 Cats. Looks like we got a couple subs getting ready to come in. Manuel's guarding Khalif Bettis one-on-one. See where we get the foul here. And it looks like that's going to be the fourth on Ollie Jafari.
Foul 42, Ali Jaffrey is fourth, second team foul on the Wildcats.
I'd like to thank Ansari's. Ansari's is a silver sponsor of Eagan basketball. Thanks to Dave and everybody at Ansari's. They're the home of great Mediterranean food in Eagan. Come for the food. Stay for the show.
Khalif Bettis good with the first. That gets him up to double digits, 10 points.
Number 23 back in for Burnsville, Jude DeLaLuz. Number 45 back in.
Jafari's going to get a little bench time with those 4 fouls. A little smaller lineup now for the Cats.
Got George Anderson and Owen Ford checked in at the break. 23-point Eagan Wildcat lead. 13 minutes to go in the first half.
Just a little bit of momentum here for Burnsville. Cats have been a little sloppy. Like to see him get a bucket here to kind of grab the game back.
Logan looking to go to work against Buchanan. He's reset. Logan's going to drive. I'm sorry, Schmitter drove, handed off to Schmidt. Looks like Logan will be going to the line. And foul for Burnsville goes on Jeremy Sherlock.
Well, Jeremy Sherlock, number 1, is first. 13 foul on the Blaze. Logan Schmidt at the line.
The Cats' first free throws of the second half are brought to you by Rami. Rami the Realtor lives in our community. Consider him for your home sale or purchase. Talk to Rami at Coldwell Banker.
15 will be De'Aaron back in.
Logan Schmidt, good on the first.
Sherlock.
He's on the season, I'm a little afraid to say it, right? Announcer curse, but 80% free throw shooter, so nice stroke from the line. And I did it.
Right on cue.
Good collapse defense from the Cats. Had 2 guys there collapsing on Khalif Bettis. Looks like little contact, but I think both of them had a hand on the ball.
Burnsville coaches and crowd disagree, but we play on.
As you would expect.
I myself do not like to disagree with the officials. They're working hard.
Yeah, 6 years of sitting next to you in travel ball says otherwise. Cats looking to get a shot. Crothers needing help again in the paint. Gets it over to Schmidt. Needs to fight for it. And jump ball. I think that should go to Burnsville.
Little zone press here from the Cats.
That's good help from Logan after the closeout. Buchanan short on it. Not sure where the foul was. Must have been down on the body. Looks like they gave that to Owen Ford.
23, his first 13 foul on the Wildcats.
So Buchanan will be at the free throw line for 2.
I'd like to thank Dunbros. Dunbros is conveniently located near the high school. Stop by on your way to the game or on your way to work or while you're out running errands for your coffee, all of your breakfast treats. Dunbros has been a sponsor of coffee days for Eagan basketball in the past. This year they're an official sponsor of Eagan Eagan boys basketball. Thank you to Dunbros.
Buchanan good on the second. Cats 47, Burnsville Blaze 24, 12 minutes to go in the game. Cats looking to be patient. No need to speed themselves up here. Foul out top to Owen Ford. Logan Schmidt looking to drive up and under. Nice finish.
Basket by Logan Schmidt.
Nice job to go all the way through, use the rim as protection to get that shot off.
Good effort there from Emmanuel Schmidt. It looks like picked up a foul in the process, but like to see the hustle.
Only his second foul on the night.
Fourth team foul.
It's foul trouble for the Cats. It's really just Alana Joffrey and I think Logan's still on 2 fouls, so it's just Joffrey right now with 4.
I think Logan Schmidt's done a good job playing with 2 fouls for quite a while. And we got a travel. I believe he went into his jump step and then continued on, but not sure that I saw it, but we'll take it again.
A little pressure here from the Blaze, kind of token pressure, not much to it.
Cats looking to work the ball around, up top, Logan. Manuel looking for help, down to George, kicks it out to Logan, he's going to try a 3. Oh, in and out. Logan doesn't shoot a whole lot of those. Nice hustle from Owen Ford. Good rebound from Owen Ford. Up to Emmanuel, he's going to look to drive and finish at the cup.
Good
2.
seal out from Schmidt there.
Was. Khalif Bettis off. Another tough rebound from Owen Ford. He's had a nice game on the boards.
Draws the foul. Good positioning. Nice rebound. Owen's not a tall guy. Does a good job of getting positioning there.
Burnsville foul 45. Jude De La Luz. His first.
And got Alana Matoro and
Number 5, and
Ollie Joffrey back in for Carruthers and Schmidt.
Raymond Belton, number
10 minutes, 38 seconds to go, 51-24 Cats.
There's a lot of time yet, but so Joffrey's still going to have to be careful with those 4 fouls. Doesn't want to pick up a 5th.
Cats handed off to Anderson. Oh, nice move from Emmanuel Schmitter. Nice little hesitation, let the defense part for the help, and then attack. It's up to 25 now, which coupled with his, I believe, 32-point game the other day, he's really turned the switch with the scoring here. He came into the game at 17.5, so he was already doing a pretty good job for us getting buckets. But
15 foul on the Wildcats.
and that's 3rd foul on Emmanuel Schmitter.
He vehemently disagrees. Felt like he was nowhere near the play.
And with that, Max Busley will be coming in to give Emmanuel a break. So much to your question earlier, with the substitution, we got Logan Schmidt on the bench, Austin Carruthers on the bench, now Emmanuel Schmidt on the bench. So where do you look for offense with this group?
I still like Alana Maturo. George Anderson took the 1 3-point jumper, knocked it down. Maybe a few more from him. A couple of sophomores who maybe aren't looking to shoot first, but
Henry Sikio with the jump on the pass, got out in transition and finished. He's up to 8 points for the game to go with Khalif Pettis' 13. That gets score 53-28 Eagan. 9:20 to go in the first half, in the game.
These are kind of the first extended minutes for Max Busley. We've certainly seen him in JV be able to shoot the ball. We'll see if he's ready to pull the trigger at the varsity level, but he can shoot.
It's a good dish from George. Unfortunately, Ollie not quite able to handle it. Ford looking for some help. Back out to Busley up top. Look to reset. Back into the Wildcat motion. That's a good take from George Anderson. Outlet out to Khalif Bettis. And finish. So that's a 6-0 run for Burnsville. It'd be interesting to see with Coach McKenzie how he wants to adjust that. It was still a 23-point game, but certainly closed it up a little bit on us.
Yeah, again, you don't want to give those desperate teams any reason for hope, but hopefully.
Max Busley with a good look, 3. It's a shot he can knock down. Again, no need to rush. Got Anderson and Busley playing a little 2-man game here. Nice up and under from Max Busley in the finish.
The bench loves it.
That pushes back out to a 25-point lead. And it looks like we're having a loose ball foul on Alana Matoro. It'll be the 5th foul of the, or maybe that'll be a 6th foul for the Cats. And Emmanuel Schmitter back in the game for Owen Ford.
His first 16 foul on the Wildcats. Emmanuel Schmitter, number 13, back in for the Wildcats. That's Hannick, 25, back in for the Blaze.
Step through for Khalif Bettis, off on the shot. George with the baseball pass. Alana Matoro couldn't quite handle it. Going to get an attack from Emmanuel Schmitter, gets his own rebound, and looks like he had someone laying on his back.
Cats continue to be aggressive, even with a 25-point lead.
Burnsville foul.
And we'll have a timeout from Burnsville.
15 foul on the Blaze.
This timeout brought to you by Never Sleep Athletics. Coach Cornell Pillow and Never Sleep Athletics is a skills and development training program. Their mission is to teach, enhance, and create new and effective ways to become an elite basketball player.
I'm not sure what they were signaling there.
Burnsville 30-second timeout. Technical foul called on the Burnsville bench.
Looks like we had a technical foul called on the Burnsville bench. Not sure who.
Maybe the coach had a few choice words for the officials.
So I think they're trying to determine who's eligible to take the free throw for Eagan. Has to be someone that was on the court at the time. I know we were making a couple subs coming out of the timeout, so I think that's where the confusion was.
Technical foul.
Looks like we'll have Alana Matoro at the line, shooting the technical.
Alana Matoro shooting.
And good for the first.
Well, it seems only appropriate that our technical tee should be brought to you by Trail Stop Tavern. Trail Stop is a silver sponsor this year. They're a longtime sponsor of many Eagan athletic programs. Lou and the Trail Stop crew will take care of you before or after the game. Located at the end of Diffley Road at Highway 3.
Wildcats.
And you got Carruthers and Schmidt back in for Matoro and Joffrey. 57-30 Cats, 7:30 to go. Like to see finish strong for the last couple minutes here, and then hopefully that gives us an opportunity to maybe rest a few of the starters and give some opportunity to some of the guys who don't play quite as many minutes on the varsity court. Logan Schmidt up and under, and good for two. They'll get Logan up to 9. Be nice to see him get to double digits.
Nice patient step through there from Logan.
Manuel Schmitter pushing, looking to draw contact. Just off on the finish, unable to corral it. Out to Khalif Bettis, who finishes for two.
35, Khalif Bettis scoring.
He's quietly up to 17 points, so right near his average.
Yeah, like we said earlier, you know, the guys that score like that, they usually have a way to find a way to it, right? George Anderson with the drive and finish for two. Looks like they were expecting someone to slide over to help on D, and it never happened. Bettis with the tough pull-up. Rebound out to Carruthers, looking to push. Over to Manuel Schmitter for the finish. It's good teamwork there. Turning into a little bit of a pickup game here. Just going back and forth. And it looks like George Anderson fouls Khalif Bettis on the and one finish.
Yeah, I don't think Eagan's looking for a track meet at this point, being up 29 points. They'd rather probably slow it down and take their time, but good run out there.
Liam Madigan checking in. I believe he's primarily a JV player. He's going to be replacing Emmanuel Schmitter. I'm going to guess that's probably the end of the game for Schmitter.
Yeah, a nice, great evening for Emmanuel. 27 points. Didn't count the rebounds, but it's got to be close to double digits, if not for sure. Back-to-back, great performances from Emmanuel here.
Mackin hands off to Carruthers. Carruthers going to look to pull from three and hits it. That'll get him up to 14 for the game. Khalif Bettis with the three. Good closeout defense. Rebound to Logan Schmidt, looking for a little help. Over to Anderson. Carruthers looking to hand it off to Busley. Back into a Wildcat motion. George Anderson with the nice finish. It's great to see George being aggressive, getting to the hoop. That's 7 for him. I'm quite certain that's the season high so far.
Yeah, a couple of good drives there. Back to last 2 or 3 possessions for George. He's had a couple other nice drives where he's made a good pass.
And drive from Sekio, but he's unable to finish, but he will be going to the line. Looks like they probably gave that to Logan Schmidt. Blue one. That was George Anderson with the foul.
Number 1, George Anderson, his second, 8th team foul on the Wildcats. Henry Sinkio at the line.
These free throws brought to you by Zerbal Orthodontics. Zerbal Orthodontics is a multi-year sponsor of Eagan basketball. At Zerbal Orthodontics, you'll find a fun, friendly, and welcoming environment in which to receive your smile-creating care.
42 back in. Checking in now for the Wildcats is Jack.
All right, off on the first. We've got a couple subs coming in. Ollie Joffrey back in the game. Jack Madden into the game. Looks like Schmidt and Carruthers came off. Probably done for the day.
Nice performances from both of them tonight. Some good key baskets.
So just under 5 minutes to go, 68-36. Again, never want to jinx it, but looks like Eagan's in pretty good control here. I think we're where we want to be. Jack Madden with a nice drive. Find to Busley, just short on the floater. That is pushing up. Be interesting to see for Burnsville. Haven't seen enough of their games to know the approach, but at what point they get some other guys some opportunities to get out there. I know they had a game last night against Shakopee, so I'm sure they've probably got some heavy legs with some of the starters.
Yeah, it's a tough turnaround to do back-to-back games. I think they had to miss some games, reschedule a few probably because of COVID, as we've seen yet. So tough challenge for them tonight. Suspect they'll probably want to get some guys some rest.
Yeah, even this game was actually originally scheduled for January 4th. So it was supposed to be our first game back after Christmas break, and then they had some COVID issues in their program. So this is hence the Wednesday night game. Fortunately, Ollie was looking for some help. I think he forgot he had to dribble.
Nice find from George on the cut. Ollie just needs to be a little more selfish there. Take that ball up.
All right, looks like we got some wholesale changes here. We got Sam Hull checking into the game, Elias New checking into the game, Trevor Searing to go with Jack Madden and Liam Madigan, who were in on the previous sub. Looks like got Sam Hull picking up a foul. Sakio was able to get a make there. And was trying to look at the board. That's going to get him up to 11. So kind of like we talked about, slow game for him versus a 16-point average. But they tend to have a way to get there by the end.
Henry Buchanan, number 40, back in for the Blaze.
Yeah, for the Blaze, it was really kind of, Sakio and Bettis that were really kind of the two scorers. It didn't get big contributions from anybody else, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, I think looking at it, they're 31 of their 38 points. Elias New with the corner three. I think that's his first varsity points. You can see the bench is always pretty excited about that, right?
Big smile on Elias's face there.
Yeah, kind of the rotation, varsity guys. They see how hard, these guys work, and they're always excited for them when they get a chance to get out on the floor. Looks like they got Sam Hull maybe with a moving screen.
You can foul Sam Hull. Number 0, his second, 10th team foul on the Wildcats.
Probably not in danger of fouling out with 3 minutes left, but that's 2 quick fouls on Sam. Sam's a good kid. I gotta kid him.
Bettis working on New. Elias New knocked it loose. Sakio pulls just off. Liam Madigan with the rebound. Over to Sam Hull. Swings over to Madden for 3.
Short.
Just a little short. Cats fighting for the rebound. Run out. See what Sam Hull does here. Oh, good help from Elias New. Altered that shot. Love to see the Cats playing hard here on defense. Elias New with the drive. Tried to go up and around. And out on Elias. So got another sub here coming in, trying to again get I think everybody from the bench. So we've got Xavier Mungia Buck checking in, James Martin, and Elijah Montour. Sam Hall with the charge. Love to see it. He, picked up those couple quick fouls, right? But that's all forgotten now.
He stood in there for that one. Nice charge by Sam.
40, his first 7th team foul on the Blaze.
He'll be on the tough man board. Just under 2 minutes to go, 71-38. He can kind of run out the clock here. Laj Montour with miss. Looks like maybe we had a screen.
Eagan foul. 15, James Martin, his first. Player control foul.
Burnsville drives up, looks to kick out.
With a minute and a half left here, Matt, as we mentioned earlier, quick turnaround Friday game against Rosemount. Any thoughts as we head into the weekend?
Yeah, Rosemount's a tough team. I think they're, winning record, couple spots above us in the standings after tonight. I believe they've been playing without Caleb Sywick, who's a heck of a scorer for him. He's committed to go up to the University of Minnesota Duluth program, which is a powerhouse in Division II. So I think that's, it's tough to know when's he going to be back. And I don't know, why he's been missing. Just know kind of from the box scores, he's only been available for 4 games. So they've had some guys step up in his absence. A lot of good players down there, good size. It'd be great if we were going to have Oscar for that game, and maybe we will. I'm not sure, what his status is, but it'll be, a good contest, a good measuring stick, I think, for Eagan to see kind of where they're at against that middle of the pack South Suburban. And always a raucous crowd, right? Because they're, 6 miles down the road, if that. So these guys know each other. They see each other a lot. So it'll be a spirited Friday night game for sure.
Longtime rivals. Sywick is certainly a big scorer for them. That's going to hurt them. But if we're missing,
just in and out. And a little tough with the pass there. I don't think we're going to get the deflection. Yeah, over and back on the Cats. Minute 12 to go, 71-40.
Yeah, should be a good matchup for the Cats as they head down to Rosemount. Hopefully fans can turn out and support the Cats down there. Well, I'd be remiss if we didn't thank everybody at Eagan TV for helping us with the broadcast tonight. They do a fantastic job, not just with basketball, but all of Eagan sports. It's a tremendous resource that we have in our community. Not very many communities are able to have a resource like this to bring you boys and girls athletics in the schools. So we're grateful for all that they do. So thank you to Eagan TV for everything they do for our sports teams.
And they even hand guys like us headphones who have no formal training and say, go ahead, go at it.
They may regret that.
Yeah.
Well, and I'll also get in one last word for our sponsors. Particularly, we have a lot of restaurant sponsors that we're very grateful to. The restaurant business is a challenging business right now with the pandemic. So next time you stop into one of our many restaurant sponsors, thank them for their support. Tell them Eagan Basketball sent you. That's one of the best things you can do for Eagan Basketball is let them know. You heard about them, saw them in the program, heard about them on the broadcast. We thank them for all that they do, and get out and support your local restaurant owners.
Trevor siring off on the pull-up. Jeremy Sherlock pushing. Dropped off to Buchanan, and looks like we had a block foul. So a little bit of a foul fest here in the last 2 or 3 minutes, but understandable. These guys are coming in and, trying to make the most out of the few minutes they've got.
Yeah, they want to get their minutes in. They want to play hard. Can't blame them for that.
And off on the first. And good on the second. So 37 seconds left, 71-42 Eagan. Be interesting to see if we take another shot here or if we just hold. I say let him play. If you get a shot off, take your shot. Of course, to say that, we get a turnover, run out to Sherlock and a foul, I believe on, is it Sam Holt? Or did they get that Elijah Montour? Sam Holt.
Eagan foul, Sam Hall, number 0, his third. Jeremy Sherlock at the line, 2 shots.
Sherlock rolls in the first. That'll get him up to 5, and I give my normal PSA here at the end. So I know we've probably got some Burnsville fans that chimed in on the YouTube feed. So we do our best with the names. We try to capture any that we're not 100% sure on. So I'm sure we missed a couple up, but we try to do the best we can. So appreciate you guys tuning in and watching as well. Looks like Eagan's going to be content to just pass it around, no more shots. Well, as we wind down, a quick reminder for everybody, our next home game, I believe, is Tuesday against Fridley, which is a makeup from the Tartan tournament, because they had some COVID issues as well. So check your schedule, and if you're available, hope to see you join us.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. 71-44, Wildcats win over the Burnsville Blaze.
Have a great night.
We thank tonight's game officials.